So, y'all, let's keep moving. And let's talk about this big child, EJ Johnson, real quick. And I'm going to move through his part quickly because I don't like to give motherfuckers attention that don't deserve it. EJ has always been a rotten little bastard. Even when he was on, I forget the show that he was on, he was just, everything was wrong with him. It just something was not right with EJ. He was very he gave me put offish vibes. I wouldn't want to fuck with EJ. I don't give a fuck how much money he got. He is the type of person that, or at least in my opinion, he is the type of person that looks down on people. In fact, the first two cards that I pulled on him was the jackass card and the stubborn card, the my way card. And underneath the stubborn card, I'm sorry, the my way card is stubborn, selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. I think that there's a lot of pride and ego present with EJ. And his ego makes him believe that he looks better than any woman in a dress, as he put it. We gonna get there, sis. Let me cook. And his pride makes him believe that he can compete, so to speak. And I know there's another word that I could use because compete isn't it, okay? But directly, EJ is in competition with every woman that he comes in contact with because he wants to be his sister Elisa, honey. Listen, because they over there bumping heads, okay? Because EJ is upset internally. This Firestorm card is an internal battle that the big bitch is having within himself, honey. He is really, really caught up in his feelings and is not happy about a romantic situation, honey. Oh, no, no, no. EJ is in his feelings. See, it's a lot deeper than him trying to do a mass shit on women because he's jealous of his little sister. Oh, no, it's deeper than that. See, he's not happy and he's over there feeling like shit or feeling like shit, period, because he's not, he sees himself as this, as a Jezebel, as a slim white woman with dark hair and bougie, posh behaviors and shit. You see, I see how that funny built ass little child be running his grown ass around like he is built so terribly. I don't care what gastric sleeve he had. He is still built like Grimace. He's just built like Grimace on a smaller frame. I'm talking about this motherfucker really thinks he's that grow, and he's not. Simply because niggas are playing his asshole, his kicked in flat ass at that. I bet that egg all fried up back there too. Yeah, see where his booty all pushed in? Yeah, he been giving it up for a long time. But you talking about you look better than a woman, baby. You had a pair of gauchos on that was just so loose in the booty. You should have never had them on. Okay? Booty look real nasty in them. I could tell motherfuckers playing your ass. I could tell you probably got a 12-inch dildo that you back your ass up into because men don't really want you. No, the men that be fucking on EJ, they don't really want him. No, it's always no strings attached. And after they get what they came to do and dug in the available hole that EJ provides, and make no mistakes, this isn't about gay men. This is about EJ Johnson specifically, okay? Because he is the one that dissed women. So let me eat, okay, sis. Anyway, yeah, they don't want that ass, baby. It's kicked in, flat, and washed up. It just no. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't care how many dresses you put on, how much makeup you put on. And I notice that you keep that hair cropped short to that head because you know if you let it grow out, your masculine features really gonna come out. They're there present right now. I want you to know that you still look like a little boy running around in mother's clothing, okay? With them punk ass kitten heels on, baby. No, you didn't come after women and you can't even walk in them little ass motherfuckers heels long as my motherfucking fingernail, and you stumbling in them, sis. But you look better than women in a dress. Sis, we wear 6-inch heels over here, 4 to 6 inch heels, depending if the knees is together. But I digress. Do as you do, sisters. We dragging this punk here that decided that he was gonna drag us into his familial issue with his goddamn sister. Anyway, yeah, I don't be wanting EJ. In fact, he's most often left hanging. Okay, so that's his issue. But let's get off into the tarot cards and why EJ has this delusion that he thinks that he looks better than a woman in a dress. I told y'all it's because he's jealous of Elisa. But let's go deeper into his cards, if you will. See, it's you horny ass men fault that are feeding off into believing that EJ presents femininity. Okay, it's a copied femininity. He's behaving like some woman, potentially his little sister. Okay, real posh and real pussy like, walking around, hands like this, and that's so cute when y'all be doing it. Girls just be when the girls' hands just fuck around, do this, I think it's cute, but not on EJ. Okay, but yeah, he's being manipulated. All right, because these men that are fucking him. Okay, and that's all you are is an available hole. Okay, and not a good one either, baby. That trench been dug all out, baby. Go on, fill it up with some spackles. Well, shit. A fucking hot dog in the motherfucking ocean is what you give, okay? Not even an ocean, down a motherfucking cave, baby, a dry ass cave. Because you over 35, you over 30, you about 35, excuse me. So I know that egg good and beat up by now. Go on, cook it, baby. Anyway, them men that screw you just want a piece of your money, okay? They know that you stupid, and after they've gotten what they come to get because they didn't give you nothing, okay? They come in with this twisted, perverse shit that I'ma just fuck this motherfucking sissy and get some money from him, and then when they do that and leave you hanging, your ass is sitting up mad at women and broken hearted because they done dug your booty out and you ain't get nothing out of it but a wet ass. That's what you get. All them dicks that you take and you ain't nothing happening for your sis, but you're sitting up mad with your sister and trying to embarrass some woman or specifically her. And let's be clear, you do not look better than your sister in a dress, okay? The ugliest woman, okay? The most bad built woman looks better than you in a dress, EJ, in feminine clothing, whatever the fuck. Okay, again, sis, holla at me when you done pulled them motherfucking inch and a half ass heels up off your motherfucking feet. Don't try a motherfucking woman and you still tipping around here in kitten heels. I mean it, bitch. I'll probably say that to you a couple more times, okay? Because you and them kitten heels really bother me, but you gonna take a swipe at women, bitch, please. Bitch, please. This is why you are feeling that embarrassment you tried to put out there on women. Okay? Everybody's like, oh, it's laced in misogyny and all of that. Yeah, it is. But it's also laced in the fact that EJ is mad because he's not a woman. Okay? The bitch can't sit at the table. Okay? He might sit at the table, but it's a lie if he say he fit in. And again, this is not for all of the girls, not none of the trans girls, because you know y'all eats. I'm talking about this big footed bitch here. This motherfucking bitch whose legs and shit and legs and feet look like a human letter L, baby. We talking about this Bigfoot hoe that tips around here again in kitten heels, okay? I ain't talking about my girls that can tip, okay, to put them tall ass heels. I ain't talking about you, girl. You know you fabulous. I'm doing it with the wrong finger, girl. You eat. Not EJ though, okay? Not EJ. And EJ knows deep down that he's not that girl either, okay? In the gay circuit, he knows that he can't compete with the feminine gays. He can't do that. Boy, that whole what is the saying, y'all? No femmes, no facts. It really gets to him in the gay community, so he has to go outsource himself and feel that embarrassment. He likes down low men, okay? Loves to attach himself to down low men who still date women. Oh, and we gonna get to that too, because that's what's going on over in here and what's with his. But anyway, I'll get to that. Yeah, men who have addictions of some sort. He probably like a little bit of rough trade, all that type of shit. He's out of his league, okay? He knows that he is not his sister, and even if he did transition, which he wants to, he could never be her, okay? That imbalance is there, all right? Just feeling all out of his element. I don't know that he feels like he needs to transition. I think that he likes living in that fucking delusion, okay, which is why he's losing his fucking mind, okay, and meeting most of his karma, and we'll probably meet some more karma because that's not the last stupid thing that he's going to say. Unfortunately, having that type of wealth kind of makes you out of touch with reality, and even if we drag him from here until 2029, baby, he still ain't gonna care because he's so rich and got his head up his ass. He just figures, oh well, I'll just walk away from the internet the way he just did. But he can't walk away from the fact that he is jealous of his motherfucking little sister, though, y'all. No, 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 he can't do that. That's a Achilles heel for that bitch because, like I said, Elisa is that girl, okay? She's growing into whomever she is as a woman, and he's jealous of that. He's also jealous of the fact of some romance that Elisa, however she pronounce her name, has going on. I don't know if she's about to get married or if her and this dude are just really, really close. And I'm not saying he's the one, but this is just the one that EJ is jealous of. EJ is not concerned, jealous of the fact that Elisa can have the relationship, the romance, the family, the proposal, and everybody are celebrating and shit. She could possibly get married and have a love child. See, she can have all of the things that he feels like he can't. Therefore, there is a divide between him and his sibling. Okay. There's the Four of Wands in reverse with the Seven of Wands. EJ thinks that he is competing with his little sister. Okay. Now, I don't know what type of shit is going on, but somewhere along the line, EJ is looking to not only hurt, but to backstab his sister, or he will do that, okay, just to get a piece of the pie, okay? He hates that he has to share his parents' attention with her and basically share the spotlight as far as being a girl, okay? There's some real sibling rivalry going on between them. They don't really like each other. EJ probably reminds her a lot that uh, she's adopted. Okay, they might fight often. They might argue a lot. EJ likes to repeat gossip and says things about things that she has going on, which all of them may or may not be true. They may not be true more often than not. He's just being a jealous bitch. But yeah, he'll even start rumors about his goddamn sister. And like I said, EJ, well, at first I thought that he didn't want to transition, or his cards didn't indicate that he wanted to transition, but he would if he could if his daddy was dead. Okay? He would if he could if his daddy was dead. That's him laying up on the surgery table. That's him almost there in it with the nine of coins. But the only thing that's blocking it is magic still around. You don't want to disappoint his dad. Okay? So in the meantime, he'll just continue beefing with his sister and dress it up and disguise it as he looks better than any woman. Bitch, I ain't gonna never let you go, baby. You are not that girl, EJ. You think that you are a white woman, a tall, slim white woman, and you are not, okay? You will never have those white children unless you purchase them like Michael Jackson, okay? You won't, okay? Being jealous of your sister ain't gonna get you there either, okay? Nothing but more sibling rivalry, okay? But yeah, he would. He would transition if he could, but because his daddy ain't dead, he won't. And the overall thing is, whomever his sister is in this relationship, EJ is trying to seek to destroy it, or he wishes that he could destroy it. Okay? Now, I don't know if I'm reading these cards right, but I feel like Magic might be the one that supports and promotes his bullshit. Not the shit about him fucking being better than women, but in the aspect of him supporting his gay son, that's cool, but I think that Magic might still coddle and baby him still a little bit too much, and that's what's wrong with EJ. That's his entire jealousy of women. That's where it comes from. But again, in the long run, he doesn't care. He's so fucking rich. He's gonna continue to say stupid shit like that. What we have to do as the public, we just gotta stop fucking with motherfuckers. He done showed us his flat, kicked in, fried up ass, so leave him there. Okay, bitch? You better than women? Please stay out of our face then. All right?